All right, so here we go. The bridges of Madison County. We did glute bridges. I'm running out of material, folks. If you got some ideas for some theme weeks, I'd gladly take them. Anyway, let's get right into it. Today is a 21-minute EMOM, okay? I have a prescribed amount of work for you across the 21 minutes. There's 3 different movements. You have a prescribed number of reps in each one. There is no rest movement. So today's score is the sweaty selfie when it's all said and done. Now, because of how the rep counts are, I'm looking for you to challenge yourselves today. This is going to be your discipline that puts you into that position. How it's going to work, minute number 1 will be 20 kettlebell swings or dumbbell swings, okay? Minute number 2 will be 20 sit-ups. Minute number 3 will be 3 to 5 wall walks or 5 inchworms, okay? So, and we're gonna work steady through for 21 minutes. So, you can tell, 7 rounds, that's a lot of work, okay? It's gonna pile up, and that's kind of what we're looking for. So, we get our dumbbell for kettlebell swings, if we don't have a kettlebell, right? So you can see here how I grab that head here, almost like a crusher grip on the one end, right? And we're here, and it's a hip hinge, right? And it's a squeeze the glutes at the top of every rep. Those arms, they should be locked right beside your ears at the top of every rep, okay? Now, if we want to, and we want to go lower on the dumbbell head, that's fine, right? Here for our 20 reps. What we don't want is this, okay? We don't want soft arms. This is a swing, okay? It's a swing. And we're squeezing those glutes and keeping that neutral spine, right? We're not staying hunched over, right? Like this and loose, right? We want to really feel that accumulate in that glute, okay? That is movement number 1. Movement number 2, minute number 2, it becomes sit-ups. Right, I've explained these till I'm blue in the face, but here we go. Touching the ground behind us, lifting with the core, not with our neck, right? So we're here, right? Shoulders make it past the hip crease. When we come back, those hands touch the ground every time. Every rep, your hands start from touching the ground behind your head. Okay? We don't want them behind our head and pulling that up, okay? If we don't want to reach long and we want to shorten that up, that's fine, but don't pull up on your neck, okay? If we can't do it with our feet together, that's fine. Again, shoulders make that hip crease. Put those feet under the couch, underneath some dumbbells, whatever we got going on there that we can anchor the feet. Get your wife, husband, kids, whatever, sit on those feet when it's your time to come up. If you get those 20 reps done and you've got like 30 seconds left, if you want to add 5 reps, give yourself in that 15 to 20 seconds rest in between, probably perfect. Doesn't matter, 7 rounds, you're going to get lots of sit-ups in, okay? So 20 might be fine. After that, we're going to move into minute number 3, which would be 3 to 5 wall walks, or it's going to be 5 inchworms. So our inchworms, right, we've got our feet kind of that hip width apart, toes, fingers start right by the toes, try to keep those legs as straight as possible. We're walking out, we're going into that push-up, and we're walking back in till our fingers touch our toes before we stand up, okay? So 5 of those. If we don't have that strict push-up, no problem. We're gonna walk that out. We're gonna stay in that strict push-up position. We're gonna come down, then we can put the knees down on the ground here and walk it back into those hands, okay? If we're doing our wall walks, what we wanna do, I've got here today a piece of tape on the floor that's 10 inches off the wall. So that is the CrossFit Open standard, is to get back to within 10 inches of the wall, your hands. That really puts your chest against the wall. Depends on how tall you are, depends how tight a core you have when you're doing those. But if we're looking to work on our wall walks, that's the next step up on that standard, okay? If we're gonna be just doing our scaled wall walks, that's completely cool. So those hands are underneath the shoulders, right? We push back into that wall. We just come back part way, nice tight core, right? Then we walk it back down, okay? Get back down to the ground. We're probably gonna do 5 reps if we're doing those scaled wall walks. If we're gonna do the full wall walk, then we're gonna be looking 3 to 5 reps, okay? Especially as we get into the later rounds, okay? So if we're here, right, starts the same. I walk back, right, get those hands onto the tape, come back, get back down as fast as possible. That's your wall walk, okay? So that's it. 21 minutes, 7 rounds. There's your volume. Can't wait to see the sweaty selfies.